Hi 4K friends and 4K families. Hopefully you have all heard by now that the school board made a decision last night that we will be returning to phase 1 of our learning. This means that we will be learning from our iPads starting on Monday. I tried really hard this morning to send home everything I could think of that your child will need to be successful during our virtual learning. In their backpack you will find these packets. There's a few things in here that I just want to go over. The first thing is this green handwriting book. This is a book that we use during our handwriting time that we've been coloring our colors in. And then eventually, I'm not sure how long we'll be virtual, but eventually we do our letters in as well. So this is something that will be really important to keep around, especially during handwriting time. This book is our read aloud writing journal. Every Friday, during our read alouds, we usually do some sort of writing prompt. Okay, so we will be doing those, so make sure to keep that handy on Fridays as well. There also is an ABC book. This is something that we will be doing during letter C. We'll continue to learn our letters. I think we're all the way through H right now, if I remember right. So we'll keep learning these letters, and this will be an important thing to come back to whenever you have time. This helps kids learn their letters, their uppercase letters, their lowercase letters, as well as their sounds too. On the back of this, you'll see a QR code. You can use the photo tool on your iPad or on any sort of device, and it'll pull up the YouTube video of me singing the ABC book. So this will also be super helpful, not only remote learning, but throughout the whole year when students are trying to learn their letters and their sounds. This was just kind of an extra thing I threw in there that may help as you're trying to navigate learning at home. If you're ever playing any letter games and your child needs help finding a letter, I always use these ABC charts. The way you can use this is if a child doesn't know the letter, you can have them find it on here, and then they can sing their ABCs to find it. For example, if they had the letter C, but they didn't know what it was, you could say, oh, find it on your ABC chart. They would point to it, and then you'd say, okay, let's sing our ABCs to see what it is. A, B, C. It's the letter C. What letter is it? C. So that's how you can use your ABC chart at home. Feel free to use this however you see fit. The last thing I included was just some name writing practice. So usually when we're in school, we're practicing this a lot. This is going to be something that's really hard to practice virtually, so this is why I sent this home. You can use a dry erase marker I included, and you can practice writing your name. The dots that you see, I think all of yours are blue, that's where you start your letters. Okay, that may be different than what you're used to as a parent. It's even different as what I'm used to. But we always, always, always start our letters at the top. So it's really important to have your child start their letter at the top. I know that a lot of students came in being able to write their name lowercase. If your child can fully write their name lowercase, that's okay. The most important thing is letter formation. If they're not forming their letters the correct way, we prefer that they just start with the uppercase letters. These are the letters we're going to learn how to write this year, so that's the reason that we want them to be writing their name all uppercase. Once they move to kindergarten, sometime in kindergarten, they'll make that switch to making it uppercase and lowercase. So in 4K, we typically do all uppercase, okay? So they can trace their name 3 times, and then there's dots at the bottom for them to practice more. And on the back, if they're ready for it, many of them aren't, but if they are ready for it, they can practice doing that letter formation on the back as well. These sleeves are my classroom sleeves, so please just keep these until we go back, and then I'll have you send them back, just because they're my classroom copies, and I don't want to lose them either. So please hold on to those. And that's the same with our writing books, our writing journals, and our handwriting books. These will need to come back to school with the kids too. So make sure you keep those handy. The only things you'll be keeping at home forever are these ABC books and the ABC chart. Okay. Besides that, everything will basically be staying the same as how we started the school year. You'll be joining our live sessions on Google Meet using the code Bauman, just like you did before. And everything else will be on Seesaw for the lessons. If you have feedback for me on how I can be a better virtual teacher, please, please, please reach out. It's sometimes super hard to see it from a parent point of view or a child's point of view. And I need as much feedback as I can during this time to do the best teaching. So just let me know how I can be the best teacher for your child so I can help them with their learning, because this is uncharted territory for me. I like to think I'm tech savvy, but it's not always the case. So please reach out to me if there's any way I can change the lessons to be a better fit for your child. I know that this is a lot, and many of you are really bummed to be going back to virtual learning. Um, I'm also bummed. I loved playing with the kids in the classroom, and I love getting to know them. But I also know that the school board had a really hard time making this decision too. It was a quick decision, so please know that I will be working really, really, really hard to get these lessons done this weekend. But just know that they probably won't be my best lessons ever. So thank you for being flexible and understanding about that as well. Um, just feel free to reach out to me with any questions. I'll have my email open all weekend for questions and concerns, as well as my Seesaw account. We're in this together. Thank you for being in this with me. I'll see you later. Bye.